Hi guys, welcome back. Tonight I just want to do a super simple Christmas craft. I wanted to do a countdown to Christmas at the beginning of the month. You know, life got in the way, so I'm running a couple weeks behind. But what I did was I had some 2x2s on hand, and if you don't have any on hand, which you probably don't, but just go pick yourself up one from the lumber store. You only need about a 2-foot piece, and they can cut that for you. And you want to have it cut to about 10 inches for your long piece, 8 inches for a little bit shorter piece, and then you want some smaller squares. You need 3 of these, and these are going to be cut at 1.5 inch because 2x2s are only really 1.5 inch. So, but they call them 2x2s, but they're 1.5 inch. So once you get those cut, however you want to cut them, I used my miter saw. You probably don't have a miter saw on hand, so like I said, just get the lumber store to cut them, a friend to cut them, whatever. Then you're going to sand it. I used an orbital sander. You can use a sanding block. You can use just a piece of sandpaper, whatever. But sand that down fairly decent. Doesn't have to be perfect. Then just use some apple barrel paint, little 50-cent bottle. This is Snow White. Now, you don't have to paint it. You can stain it. You can leave it plain. Doesn't matter. And you're just going to give it a super light coat. Super light. Because I want some of that wood to show through. You don't have to do that. Like I said, you could stain this. Do whatever you want to do with it. I like wood to show through. I really like working with wood. Make sure you get your ends. I ain't got to be perfect. So once you get a super light coat of that on there, you're just going to take a paper towel. Dear God, where'd my paper towels go? Look at my paper towel. Dropped my paper towels. Dropped my paper towels on the floor. Then you're just going to go through. I'll get that off there. Little dog hair. And you're just going to wipe it down really good. You want some of that wood showing through. And on the ends. Wiping it down makes it dry faster too. So, it looks rustic. That's what I'm going for here. It's a rustic Christmas. And it's going to be nice. Okay, so once you do that with all of your boards, I already pre-did this. I'll show you that in a minute. Once you do this with all of your boards, or your pieces I should say, then you are just going to take whatever color paint pens you want. I was first going to go with black. I changed my mind and just decided to go with red and green. And you're going to make some numbers. Now here's where it gets a little bit complicated. You're going to have 3 blocks that you've painted. And you're going to use whatever color paint marker you want. Or if you can find a stencil, use a stencil. If you want to use a Cricut machine to make your numbers, do that. Whatever works best for you. I didn't want to bust out the Cricut machine and do all that. So I just free-handed and used my paint pen. So you're going to want to do 3 blocks. Like I said, here's where it gets a little bit complicated. 1 block, you're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on it. Your next block, you're going to have 7, 8, 9, and 0. Your third block, you're going to have another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, this is, that's my done block. That's my done block. So, on this one, I already did my 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to do my 5 and my 6. Like I said, I'm freehanding it. I ain't the greatest at freehanding. But, you know. Five. And I'm going to do a 6. This is where your kids can really get in here and help you with this. That's why I said this is kind of, you know, your kids will have a good time doing this. They can decorate these blocks however they want to do it, write the numbers on it however they want to do it, and really get them involved with doing this easy craft. Because once the wood's cut, it's all easy. So I'm going to set that over here for a minute and let that paint dry. Like I said, I already did my other blocks that I needed to have done. So once again, one block with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then another block with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A third block with 7, 8, 9, 0. And you'll be good to go. Okay, so what I did with my longer 10-inch block was I just freehanded in green paint pen Christmas, put a little Christmas tree, some little, I don't know, berry mistletoe looking Christmas things on there. And I don't know if you can see that too good. I'm not the greatest at freehanding stuff, but I didn't want to bust out my Cricut, and I didn't want to go searching for my stencils. I got everything in bins and totes right now. It's chaotic around here. But that's what you're going to have for your first block once you get that done. So then, this should be good and dry. Find a good side. Then, we're going to try to freehand, I think in green again, Days Until. I don't know. It's late. Oh, I don't know if I can pull this off real good. Oh my gosh. Let me kind of divide this in half. Alright, here we go. Here goes nothing. Hope this doesn't suck too bad. That's going to suck a little bit. It's alright. It'll look rustic. It's okay. And like I said, this is, let your kids get in here and do this however they want to do it. It'll look cute if your kids do it. Mine's going to look like kids did it. Even though I don't have kids. It's okay. That'd be alright. It's just us here in the house, me, Mom, and Jimmy, so who cares? Plus, I'm kind of doing this at a weird angle, so I can't really make out what I'm doing, and I'm half blind anyway, so that doesn't help. That's going to be a little crazy. It's alright. Nah, my Days is a little smaller than my Until. It's okay, who cares? Like I said, it's rustic. It's a rustic farmhouse Christmas this year. Probably need to quit screwing with that until, because I know I'm going to end up messing it up if I mess with that too much. Alright, that's what we're going with. Like I said, use a Cricut. Use some stencils, whatever, and to make it better. But that's what you got. That's our countdown to Christmas. I got all this space over here because I didn't really kind of center that too good. So let's put some more little leaves up here and call that good. That's how we're going to roll with that. Alright. So, that's only going to take a second or two to dry. So once you get all that done, your little number blocks are dried, we are going to take, where's my glue? What's the glue I want to use tonight? I think I want to use, I like this Crazy Art glue really good. I got this for 50 cents. And this stuff holds really well, even on painted surfaces. So, we are going to then try to center that. Let's see, maybe I want to bring this over a little bit more. Alright, my original plan was to center that, but because my words are not centered, I'm going to do it like this. Yeah, we're going to do it like that. So, let's put a little bit of glue on there. Let's open that up and put a little bit of glue on there. Come on, glue. Or are you not working for me? Gosh darn it. Alright. Take that cap off and hopefully I don't make a huge mess with this. Oh, huge mess, huge mess. Might need more paper towels. I want to leave some room to put some hot glue to hold that into place while that's drying. I'll grab another paper towel, guys. This is what happens when you try to do things at 1 o'clock in the morning or 1:30, whatever time it is. I'm a second shifter, so I try to bust through my projects when I get home from work. Alright. Well, maybe I won't put hot glue on there. I don't know. We're going to try. Usually hot glue doesn't work too good when you're using regular glue. But we'll try just a little bit to hold that in place. Alright. Let us, thinking about right there. Like I said, I've been wanting to do this since the beginning of December, and that just didn't happen. Life got in the way. Like I said, this would be really cute if you get your kids to get in here and do the, if you have kids, get them in here to do all this. Write up days until Christmas and make little decorations on it like this. That's my little Christmas tree. It's the best I can do. I'm not an artiste. And like I said, I was too lazy to bust out my Cricut and do all that transferring and crap. So I said, well, hell, I'll just freehand it. You can't freehand good when it's 1:30 in the damn morning. You've been working all day. Okay. So there's what you're going to have so far. Then just embellish this however you want to embellish it. Add to it. I had this from Walmart. It was a 4-pack, I think, for like $1.98. That's some little mini pine cones on hand with glitter on it. So let us put a crap load of hot glue on that. And let's put a little pine cone over there. I went through my Christmas tote and said, what can I use to do this? And this is what I found, so this is what we're going to do. I love that. Looks cute. Let's get this cut off there. We don't need that crap on there. Now then I'm gonna cover up that, but that's okay. Oh crap. get that back down into place. That glue sets pretty darn fast, that Crazy Art glue. Not fast enough, apparently. It's alright. It will set over the next few minutes. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. As long as I don't touch it for the next few minutes. Let's see if I can get this to stick on there. This is the game plan. If this don't work, I'll come up with something else. That's the game plan. That Crazy Art glue better hold. I'm going to be PO'd if it doesn't. Oh, don't get that off there. Maybe I should have used my Gorilla Glue. I don't know. We're fixing to find out. Like I said, it's probably just going to take overnight. Well, maybe not overnight. Maybe a few minutes of something heavy sitting on it. But it will hold. Because that's good stuff. It just takes a little while. Okay. Gosh darn it. You know what? Alright. That. See, because I put that dang. Oh. Put the hot glue over the regular glue, and that's not going to work. So let's peel that off and just use the straight up glue. Straight up glue. Straight up glue on that. Ah, shit. I mean, shoot. Shoot. Let's get some of that off there. I put like way too much on there. You guys know me. You know how my crafts go sometimes. Not quite according to plan. Alright. So we're going to put a crap load of that Crazy Art glue on there. And we're going to try this again. Then we're just going to let that sit for a while. That will hold. It won't hold before the video is done, but it will hold. I promise you it will hold. Just not before the video is done. Alright, so then it is just a matter of when you're ready to start doing your thing, your countdown. What's today? What is today? The 15th? I think it's the 15th. So we got 10 days to go to Christmas. You're just going to pull out your blocks and rest those on top. Those don't require any glue. And that's all you got to do. Your countdown to Christmas right there. And then your third block is for when you get, well, I ain't even going to explain that. You'll figure out what the third block is for, because you're going to need a different block for the different numbers. Too hard to explain, but trust me, you're going to need 3 blocks. One with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Another one with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And another one with 7, 8, 9, 0. That's what you're going to need. And just set this one aside somewhere till you're ready to swap it out. But there's your countdown to Christmas. And like I said, I think today's the 15th. I'd have to go double check. If it is, we got 10 days until Christmas. Yay. Okay. I want to try to fit one more super quick craft while that is drying into place. I'm just going to set this aside, because that's going to take a little bit dry because I loaded it up with all that glue. Alright, next up is super simple. I had this really cool piece of bark. It was a little piece of a tree limb. Let's make it the light a little bit better. And I had I think this is a 4-pack of owls from Walmart. And I'm going to cut that little hanger thing off there. And a pick from the Dollar Tree. And I just took off 2 of the flowers. Little mini pine cone I got from a kit from the Dollar Tree. And what I'm going to try to do is make a cute little display because I love owls. Absolutely love owls. And I'm going to try to do something with this. Oh, tail thing's kind of getting in the way there. Let's see if we can't glue this little sucker down into place. Because he's going to look cute-o next to my other little stuffed owl I got up there. Well, it's not a real stuffed owl, but it's a fake stuffed owl I got last Christmas. And I want him to just kind of rest there. Now the thing is, when you're working with any kind of like a tree limb, anything with bark on it, sometimes the hot glue does not hold real good. So we're going to see how this goes. If this does not work, it does not work. I'm going to lose no sleep over it. But I'm hoping it works because I think it will be cute. Let that set for a minute. Stay. This is the owl I wanted to sit next to. That's my stuffed owl, not a real stuffed owl. Back over there. Now let's just hope this little sucker stays on that little piece of tree limb I got. Oh yeah, pretty good, pretty good. Alright, so then let us kind of really want these flowers to come over here. So let me see if I can cut this bottom off of here a little bit. Oh, where's my dikes? Gotta need dikes for this. Alright guys, let's try to bust a move on this and get these things to stick down into place. Let's put that first one down right there. I'm sorry my lighting is so bad. You know, I got a little cheapo Walmart floor lamp and a cheapo Walmart desk lamp. It's the best I can do. I'm not a professional. In case you haven't noticed, which I'm sure you have. It's alright. And let's put that there. I just do this for fun. It's a hobby. I like making things and sharing what I do with you guys. I'm not a pro. It's alright. Okay, oh, that's sticking so good. I'm so amazed. Now I want to try to put this little mini pine cone over here. We're going to see if this is going to work. We don't know on this one. Crap load of hot glue. Turn around that way. And let's pop that sucker down into there. Hold that into place for a minute. This is going to look so cute next to my other little fake owl. I love owls. Alright. So easy to do. And this was super cheap because this was like, I think, $1.98 for a 4-pack. So basically 50 cents. A whole crap load of these little mini pine cones for $1 at the Dollar Tree. So, you know, a few cents. And then a pick that probably had 5 or 6 flowers on it, and I only used 2. And then free wood that I got out in the woods. So, I mean, a few cents, and that looks really, really cute. I like that. This is going to look so cute. Okay. So, a couple little simple crafts to do for Christmas. Countdown to Christmas. And dry. And my little owl. I love that so much. Anyway, thank you guys for hanging out with me late at night. At least right now while I'm filming this, this is very, very late at night. Hope you guys have a great holiday, a wonderful Merry Christmas, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.